Hello everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to do a quick update here on Luna once more. I just get tons of requests, so I figure we cover it. Even though there hasn't been much going on, I do want to kind of address a couple of things here. So if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, hope you can learn something here today. And obviously, if you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is the site, link in the description below. I have discounts for military and third world countries, so feel free to message me if you have any questions there. Now taking a look here, of course, let's go ahead and stretch this out just a little bit further and kind of see that we are still working within the lines here. Right there at 0.382 as expected. Right there, I guess you could say 176 as a round number is effectively the current action for the price. That's the support level. In other words, you can see in the last, what is that, almost 24 to 48 hours, the price has averaged itself out just above that. Okay, so this is good in a sense, but it's also disadvantageous in another. And let me explain. Because volume has a big, it's a big thing that a lot of people overlook. And as we see the price diminish, as well as the volume decline, we should not expect the price to ramp back up or come back up unless there's some type of catalyst. We need a fundamental catalyst for this to occur, which is what happened back here, I believe, something to do with Luna and KuCoin. I know there's a bunch of tweets. I kind of lost track of it, but I know that there was some important stuff that came out that caused the price action to push higher. And ever since then, it's just kind of been in this lull. So we can expect this kind of price action as long as the volume stays lower. And the only way to increase the volume is to increase interest. And interest is only driven in most cases by social media. So pay attention. Use Lunar Crush, I think it is. There's some really good websites where you can kind of see the social sentiment of certain coins. And this one right now is not really trending, if you will. Okay. Again, it's kind of like yesterday's news almost. People are kind of over it, I guess you could say, for lack of better terms. And it's just obvious with the lack of volume that the price is diminishing. Okay, so again, just some really quick little heads up on that, because honestly, there's not much really to note except for the fact that if we look at TD sequential, we're at a 5 right now to the downside, so we could experience another 20 hours or so of more continuation lower. But again, the price is averaging itself out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the volume profile. Obviously, we want to exclude that information there. Let's see what it tells us here. Again, pretty obvious, right? All the volume is accumulated right here at about 182, we could just say 180 is a round number. So right around 180, we can see the price action is considered to be averaged out right there. Okay, so the most amount of volume we have there in the last 2.5 trading days is at that point. Obviously, we go back a little further, you'll be able to see a lot more volume at this lower price point. A lot of folks got in here, but if you look at this, big surprise, all the volume was accumulated in this time frame here. And then of course, slow sell-off down. What that basically just implies is that there's no buying pressure and there's more selling pressure, because those folks who are invested presently are realizing that's not coming back up. They're going to take whatever they can and get out of here. Okay. Again, that's generally the concept there. Will it go up from here? Perhaps, but we need something more than just regular trading for this to recover and come back up. Something has to happen. So those Hail Marys that have been thrown out by KuCoin, a lot of little scenarios that they're trying to provide with like a new format, there's a lot of stuff going on, and they're trying to recover, right? But until they put something out that's like going to start getting people really excited, the volume is just going to continue to diminish, and we'll probably see the price action start to lower and inevitably break this support level at 176 and start trending closer to about 110. While that's all well and good in the sense of being able to afford a lower price point, it's still, again, a complete gamble, and I recommend you be very cautious and careful with this coin. I've tried to urge that consistently. If anyone is out there is telling you it's going to moon, they're full of stuff, so please understand that and try to recognize that we're in a position right now where Luna is not really all that fantastic. So if you have any profits to take, wouldn't be terrible to take them. Leave some skin in the game, of course. Obviously, this is a gamble, as I've mentioned previously. I still have some coins available. And honestly, I've no problem with losing the amount that I invested here to see what happens, because there could be another pump. I have some sell targets in place, some profit targets, and they're right along the lines of these Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, so consider taking some profits if the price were to come back up, because we don't know if there's any guarantee. But once again, as per usual, try to leave some skin in the game. Don't sell your entire position. If anything, maybe sell half your position, leave the other half and let it ride. Depends on where you're at, of course. If you have an average price lower than the current price point, then you should definitely consider holding some of that for later. But also definitely consider taking some profit too, because we do not know how much longer we can maintain this price point. The volume continues to dissipate. We're going to see the price action come lower. That's just the stark reality of it. Anyways, that's just kind of how we're looking here. Again, not great, not terrible. It's just kind of boring sideways action right now. But it is important to pay attention to the volume, and I think that I hopefully have driven that home. So I hope you're listening. Turn up the volume, and we'll go from there. All right, so hey, thanks again for joining me here. Look forward to seeing the next video. Once again, short and sweet here to the point, and hope you have a great rest of your day. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site. Looking forward to getting to know you better. Have a good one. Take care.